clutching a brand new Radio Academy Award, and nearly said the S word then. Nearly said the S word. We have got
Charlie Partridge
and
William Wright.
This was a massive, epic undertaking to go through the streets of Lincoln and do this lip dub. What on earth made you want to do this?
It was him. It was him.
Well, I saw this idea in America. A community had done it. Nobody had ever done that in the UK. Nobody had ever got a whole city involved in something like this. So we thought, well, this would be good. And we went to Charlie, and Charlie thought, well, this would be good. And Charlie takes it up the line, and everyone thought this would be good. So we amazingly pulled it off. It was an incredible feat to do. And it's all the community groups. You know, it's us as a radio station that helped it happen, but it's all the community in Lincolnshire that made it.
Now, you've had a ridiculous number of YouTube hits. Is it 170,000?
I think it's on 170,000 now. Hopefully it will go up a bit more. Maybe Gary Barlow will retweet it now. We've been trying to get him to do it since July.
And did you ever think you were going to get such a big reach of this?
Well, yeah, I wanted 1 million. You know, actually the Grand Rapids one that William's talking about, it's got 5 million. So, you know, we really want to go on further up and further in, I think.
Congratulations on an amazing video. It is fantastic to watch. Of course I've seen it. It's brilliant. Of course I've seen it. I saw it when it came out because it was absolutely fantastic. From start to finish, it was just phenomenal. And the end of it just phenomenal. So congratulations, guys. Have a wonderful evening. I'm sure you will. And congratulations on your Gold Award. Thank you.
Thank you.
We've got Tony and we've got Paul here from Absolute Radio, now Bauer, I think that you're both at now, and you're clutching your brand new Radio Academy Award, Gold Award. How are you feeling, gents?
Stunned, shocked, but I think InStream was a product, and everyone involved in this is well deserved. So, yeah.
InStream's been around for a little while now. How do you think it's actually changed the listening habits of people listening to Absolute online?
I think the greatest thing about InStream is that everybody wins with it. So it's rewarding our loyal listeners that bother to go online and share a little bit of information with us and giving them a better service. And the advertiser wins because they're targeting and more effective campaigns. And if the advertiser's winning and the listener's winning, then we're winning as a radio station. So I think this is just the beginning, actually. The best is still to come.
It's the first year that the Radio Academy Awards have actually had this category, this Technical Innovation Award. Do you think that shows the development of the radio industry for the future and how things may be going?
I think so, and I hope so. It's what we've in the last 2 years we've been kind of pushing for, and I think certainly it's the way that we need to go.
Congratulations, both of you. Have a fantastic evening, and make sure you don't lose that.
Yeah, no,
Thank you. Well, we've got a trio of people here from Radio Norfolk that have just come away with a Local Radio Journalist of the Year. We've got Nanette, Andrew, and Managing Editor David Clayton. How are you feeling clutching that, Andrew?
It's absolutely amazing, but we were really just doing our jobs, doing what Norfolk needed us to do. It was the hour of need, or the day and a half of need, where people needed the information as to what to do, whether to get sandbags, whether to move their valuables, how they were going to look after themselves in the worst flood since before 1953. And actually, we just did our job, but the people of Norfolk thanked us, and to be recognised like this is just absolutely brilliant.
How did it feel, Nanette, when you were reporting out there actually on the streets and looking at the town that you know so well being devastated by the floods?
Well, I was back at base, desperate to be out there actually, because it just sort of stuck to the desk. But everybody who was out there met the right people, talked to finding the stories that were there already, stepped up to the mark. I mean, they do on a daily basis, always stepped up to the mark, but on an occasion like this, I just, over the moon, totally over the moon. David, how do you feel about your team this evening?
So proud. I always think the BBC's given me a bit of a train set to run, which I'm enormously proud of doing. And then these guys did all the work. I mean, I was there, but this guy was out in the cold and the wet. Nanette was running the team. Okay, can I say the word proud and just stop again? Is that a proud again then?
Congratulations, guys. It obviously means an awful lot to you, all the work that you put in to cover the floods and the reporting that you did. So have a fantastic evening. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tom, twice in one night, you've just walked away with National Radio Journalist of the Year. Previously this evening, you came in with Best Community Programming. You've got another one. You're holding on to it.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say actually, because this is ridiculous given the category of people I was in. You know, Ian Pannell was in the school that Assad basically bombed, and so his reporting nearly took us to war. And the day after I got this nomination, had to clean cars in Trafalgar Square of Saharan dust. So really, I mean, it's ridiculous. But I can't tell you how happy this makes me, because there are a lot of bus journeys at 4:10 in the morning in the pouring rain that you kind of go, but actually it's all made up for by this. This is amazing.
You've walked away with an awful lot of awards this year. What makes you different to everyone else?
Oh God. I don't know. I think LBC are amazing because you get to cover big stories, and because the team is smaller than others, there's not that kind of big footing thing of reporters. So you get to cover a lot of big stories. The other thing I think is Nick Ferrari, who I work with a lot, is really, really good at saying you need to be quick, you need to be concise, and you need to get to the point of it. And that's very good as well. Good training. And I like to think that every time you go on air, you do something different, and you make it unique, or you make it stand out, or you try and do just a small thing. It might be just a couple of words that just try and change it a little bit. But I didn't think it'd be this different.
Well, you've got one at either side of the mantelpiece clock that you can put on your mantelpiece now. Congratulations. Have a fantastic evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers.
So backstage, clutching a Radio Academy Award, is Sue Mitchell, the producer of the Winifred Robinson interviews at Ralph Budget. And Winifred Robinson, congratulations on winning this award. How does it feel holding a piece of gold in your hand?
Well, just a huge honour, obviously. I've been in radio for a very long time, and I've won once before a bronze for Report of the Year many years ago, and it's just such a huge honour to even be nominated, but to win it, absolutely wonderful. Dream come true, and a lot of the credit goes to Sue Mitchell, who was the producer of the programme. She's one of those people who manages to make herself invisible. She's got an invisibility cloak, and that when she's recording creates a wonderful atmosphere of intimacy. And I also should say that the Bulgers, Ralph and Jimmy, his brother, who chose me to do the interview, know the award ceremony is going on tonight, and I know that he will be really pleased for me that we won.
What do you think about your presenting style? Do you think why Ralph chose you to put this together?
Well, I grew up on a council estate. In fact, the estate that one of the children who killed James Bulger grew up on, the Norris Green estate in Liverpool. And I covered the trial of the boys, and I think the family remember me from that time, and they trust me, I suppose, to Ralph feels that he told us he feels that he's inarticulate and that he can't make his case, and so he trusted us to help him to make his case, which I think we did.
That's a real blessing and an honour, isn't it? Congratulations on your award this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Well done.
Thank you.
You've just come away with another Radio Academy Award Gold. How are you feeling?
Yeah, fantastic. But it's this is a real shared one. Sometimes you get them for teams, sometimes you get them individually. But there's a lot of contributors here. There's Nick Clegg, there's Boris Johnson, there's the whole production team and the management as well. So this really is, I'm taking it for a lot of people, but it's great.
How on earth do you get stuck in the middle and chair a debate when you've got politicians in front of you taking questions from the public?
Do you know, I've been asked so many questions about this, and that's one of the smartest questions I've been asked, and I try and put myself in the position of someone, a guy driving his car to work, or a woman driving her car to work, or coming back on the train, and I just try and think of what they would ask and what they would want to know, because that's all I am. I don't pretend to be the smartest political interviewer. I'm not the smartest political interviewer, but much as I once asked David Cameron the price of a loaf and he didn't know, that's what I'm on earth to do.
What have you learned from interviewing these politicians so often?
That they're basically decent people, that they get a bad press, that they come in to try and make a difference, that they mostly have a very good sense of humour, and they can take a gag against themselves.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. It's been brilliant to join us. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Thank you.